Guys, before we get started with today's video, we have to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, Robish True. Robish True has sent us something that every racer needs in their toolbox, whether you are driving to the track or at the track, and that is a battery-powered impact wrench to be able to take off tires, change tires at the track, trailers, trucks, you name it. Robish True has created a really nice product. It is very powerful and it is something that we will be sure to use each and every time we go to the racetrack. It is nice and conveniently located in a weatherproof box, packaged really well, comes with 2 batteries, also comes with 4 of the most used impact sockets conveniently located inside the pack, and a charger. This product works really well, and you guys know we only like to use products that work really well. And so this is definitely something you need to have in your toolbox. Be sure to check out the link below if you guys are interested. We are going to show you how this thing works. We've been using it now, and it takes tires on and off, no problem. It's very powerful. 21-volt lithium battery as well. We want to thank Robish True for sending us this product and sponsoring today's video. The link to this product is in the description. Y'all go check it out. Let's get to today's action. So it is another rainy night here in the FFR shop. I just got done making a pure stock video, but it's time to get to work on the 13 car. This car has been really good to us for the last 3 years, won a ton of races, but I want to change it up a little bit. So I'm about to strip this thing down all the way to nothing, and maybe a little bit loud in this shop due to the rain. So we'll see how much we can get done tonight. I need to get as much done as possible to get this shop cleaned back up because it is an absolute mess. So let's get a drill bit, let's get a drill with a fresh battery and go to town. Say goodbye to all that body work on the 13. There she is, guys, in all of her glory, completely stripped down. I can't believe this rear end has made it this long. Like, the fact that this thing is that bad blows my mind. Look at this rear bumper. The rear bumper normally sticks way out here, and it has been crinkled and smashed so many times. Look at this side. There is no rear to the car anymore. It's like completely gone. That is wild. But here's the cage. You guys remember I painted a FFR on it whenever I was redoing it last time. All my switches. Took all my fenders off. My hood's little to nothing anyway, so probably will build a new hood, but got the visor off. Honestly cannot believe that it made it this long. But all these panels over here are OG, original 13. Again, y'all excuse my shop. But all this stuff right here, check this out. I know Jesus panel. I'm gonna put this out here real quick. It's raining, but you can still see it. That whole entire back piece Can't believe it made it that long. I've got my hood here, or my fender. It's my driver's fender. There's my visor. My wing. Obviously that wing's not going nowhere. But here's both doors. This is the driver's door. And there's the passenger door right there. So I will say this. If anybody is interested in purchasing these doors, I'd like to keep both of them, or one of them at least, to hang up on the wall up there. But I also need to raise some funds for pot rivets and new stuff for this car eventually. So I will ship these doors. If somebody is interested in paying the shipping and would like to support me by buying these doors or buying any of these pieces, fenders, visors, this No Jesus piece, any of this stuff that you see, these pieces, if you would like to purchase these, please send me a message either on Facebook or on our email, flemingfr13@gmail.com, and I will sell you any of this stuff. But that's how I'm going to raise funds for like pot rivets and stuff for this thing. But that's pretty much all I really wanted to do on this for tonight. I can't get out there, or can't get out here and cut because my family is asleep inside. It's like 11:45 at night. But what I can do is start peeling off some of these stickers. So I'm going to see how hard it's going to be to get these stickers off. So that didn't take me but about 5 minutes to get all them stickers off. It was really easy because it was really nice vinyl. But it decided to come a monsoon and a flash flood up in the shop. Water's starting to seep in. But it's raining enough to where I think I'm going to go ahead and try to cut this out. And so all this from right here, I'm going to try to grind this and use my recip to try to cut all this junk out. So we'll see how far I get. All right, I'm stopping right here because I got a piece of junk, Harbor Freight, piece of junk. So I got to right here and my blade keeps coming out. So I want to be able to use my Metabo. I don't know why that thing does not hold these blades anymore. It did the same thing on the pure stock, but you can see here that this is now cut. That whole entire thing will be coming out. I just have to wait till tomorrow where I can get in here with a Metabo and trim it out really nice. You can see where my sheet metal is gonna go. So I'm gonna leave myself about an inch of room and come around here just where I can pot rivet the sheet metal back where it originally goes. But all this will be gone. And then what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about running the tubing from that B pillar up right here into this groove and then along this edge right here all the way back and building me my own, or a back bumper, and then tying my strut towers together and all that good stuff. Getting rid of all this junk in the back, but that's the game plan. Things are liable to change, y'all know that. But I'm gonna call it a night for tonight and come back tomorrow when I can grind. So I wanna pause in the video right now because we have some very sad and unfortunate news. One of our local racers, Mr. Johnny Rogers, runs a lot with us up at Hattiesburg, just ran with us at Pike County. He has passed away due to a fight with cancer. I will say this, Mr. Johnny was ready to go home. He loved Jesus with all of his heart. And so we're gonna put a halt on working on race cars right now. And I know I told you guys you probably wouldn't see this car for a little bit till after the track, but we have the privilege of being able to go and drive in his funeral procession. Just got done putting the belts and all the other seat in the car, got a new tire put on the back, And so I'm going to get this thing loaded up, and we're going to show you guys a little bit of that. We're going to miss Mr. Johnny, an amazing man, loved Jesus, loved racing, but we are proud to be able to say that we know Mr. Johnny's with his Lord and Savior tonight. And so we'll see you guys tomorrow. So we made it out here. We just drove the car in the funeral procession, and we've made it to the ceremony. Again, just very sad deal, but like I said last night, very thankful to know Mr. Johnny's in heaven.
Oh, he's
100%.
there.
It's going to be sad not having him at the racetrack, but I think I may have some decals made up, like some in-memory decals.
Paper from
one of the papers first.
Put it on my desk.
Yeah. So it's going to be sad to not have him at the races anymore, but we're very thankful that the Rogers family allowed us to be a part. And the little 8-car did good too. So we know you're up there looking down at us. Wave that checker flag, because ultimately you won the best race ever. That's what he told me the last time we talked. So. Okay, so we're back in the FFR barn shop. Sorry, I've been at the barn all day today, but we worked on the Crown Vic today, got it going, finished a little bit up on the 111 so that it can be sold. The guys are already back from the ice bowl. They went and did that in the middle of this video, but so the 16's back. I got to get it washed and do a lot of work to that. But for now, I want to spend some time back on the 13. Now that it's daylight and my family isn't asleep, to try to cut this out. I want to at least get this cut out in the back right here. So I'm going to set you guys up. I've kind of, after seeing what happened with this 16 car and it not running near as good as we thought it was going to, I'm kind of maybe shifting some ideas and some plans on what I'm going to do with the 13 for the 2025 season. We'll talk about it in a minute, but there may be some news you guys may not want to hear, but I'm thinking about it. So for now, let's get the grinder out and get this back end cut out. I'll just say this. Y'all thought the 13 was fast before? Wait till y'all see it now. Now that I've dropped like, I don't know, 30 more pounds, 40 more pounds off the back. Y'all look how good this looks. So I cut everything out. My pot rivets and all my sheet metal hang right here, so none of this was needed anyway. And I also came in here and I cut this, but what I'm gonna do is when I get my bumper and all, I'm actually gonna build me some mud flaps in the back too. But you guys can see I got this somewhat pushed back over. Watch this. See all that straightening back out? So that was bent bad, but this side's straight. And I cut all this, trimmed a bunch off. And while I was at it, I went ahead and went to the front and cut all this off. So none of this is there anymore. All my lights, all of my brackets for my headlights and all that is now gone, because I plan on building my own front. I'm gonna come off of this strut tower right here and come straight down and tie into this front bumper and build my own front bumper and stuff. So, but you guys don't hate on my mess and all this junk. I told you guys in the ice ball video, I came and robbed my struts off this car, and I was in a hurry. I hadn't come back out here and clean, and then I was at the rental house and threw all this junk on there. But overall, I'm excited about this. Big time excited. I'm gonna wrap this video up. I got a lot of work done on this 13. It was very unfortunate that Mr. Johnny Rogers passed away in the middle of making this video, but I was very thankful for his family allowing us to come and be a part with the 8 car. And I've got some stickers being made in memory of Johnny Rogers from Splash Vinyl. So if anybody's interested in some of them, if you knew Mr. Johnny, or if you guys are local and y'all race with Mr. Johnny and would like some, I'm hoping to have them made pretty quick. But now that I have the 13 work done, I can get this 16 washed and get it put back in there. I really wanted to get all that work cut out while I had my shop available, but I told you guys there were some plans with this car. Before I go, I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. There's a strong possibility I may not race this 13 this year for 2025. I'm really thinking of spending some time and money on making sure that the 16S is right, and I'll race that car. Let Austin race it a few times at a few local tracks, Jackson, Baton Rouge, stuff like that. And I really want to go through it and get it right because I really like the car, and there's no point really in me having the 16S and having the 13 because I'm going to have to pick one or the other anyway. So why not go with the one that's already ready? And let's just fine tune it, tweak it, make sure it's right, get it running good. And I really feel like that car has a lot of potential. It didn't do good at the Ice Bowl, but I think it was a mixture between plugs being bad, bad fuel, and a few other mishaps that went on. But like I said, that plan could change, but for now, I think I'm gonna just spend my time on making sure the 13 is really nice and really doing a good job on building the skeleton around the back and the front, and not rush it to try to get everything going. Now, I might say that now in this video, and next week, Travis and Dad and all them say, no, we're gonna put this one back together. But if you guys remember, my engine got sent to St. Louis. And so I currently do not have an engine for the 13 anyway. And so why not race the 16S? And so that's what the plan is gonna be. So thank you guys for hanging out. Y'all please be sure to go to shopffr.org. You guys' support on buying our merch really helps us out financially because we're trying to raise all of our funds to get ready for some big races coming up this year. And so I hope that you guys are excited. We do have videos for the fried bologna coming out soon because we got the Crown Vic finished and we have the 8 ready. And then Austin's back there now trying to get a few more things together. So we're hoping January 18th to have 3 cars, the 99, the 8, and the K9. And so I think that's what they're doing out there now, is trying to work on the K9 to get it ready. I'm gonna call this one a video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been trying my best to pump out some really good content for you guys. So y'all, if you do like it, please subscribe, help us grow the channel, and we'll see y'all in the next one.